Gold Premade Playoff Division, round 1. It is about to go down right now. Let's get it. And as we start off with this match, starting off, we got Maui Chums abducting, running through driveway. He gets taken down by Shaker. Nice first blood. That's 3 down in favor of Chicago Hunted to take full control of this hill. But as you can see, player 1, unknown. He's coming through the pillars, but he got taken down. There's another player, Chicago Hunted, is just holding down this hard point. You can of Maui Chums trying to push to the driveway. Petty, he with 1, Petty's with 2, but he gets traded out by Hollis. And now we can see that the hill is controlled by Chicago Hunted, but Maui Chums does now got control of this hill.
Yeah, with about 25 seconds left, Maui managed to break in. They were flooding through driveway to try and get that control, and we saw Shaker kind of back up to hold those P2 spawns. They wanted to make sure they got those, as now player 7 has kitchen control, as this next hill's about to pop here in about 10 seconds. Disarray looking to put a little bit pressure on the people rotating over from Laundry. So great work by Hunted to back up and make sure they kept those spawns, but great job here at Emotions as he shimmies around the pool. Can't get the kill as Unknown gets them, but great job from Hunted to get those P2 spawns and keep them, as right now Maui's got front control through kitchen, just trying to stay alive for reinforcements.
And Maui right now has control of this hill, but it's being contested right now. But you can see that a player that came from Chicago Hunted to take the hill. Now the hill is controlled by Chicago. Maui has it. Every time I look up and down the hill, just going back and forth. It's a very scrappy P2, but right now Maui Chums has his control. But that's 2 down in the favor of 3 down for Chicago Hunted. The names are very bright. He likes Motions with a nice kill. And Motions is on a nice little 4 streak. Chicago Hunted has broken this hill from the front. You can see Maui Chums is retreating. They're backing up. They're trying to get control of next. You can see players from Chicago Hunted taking out through this water side, trying to get control of this next hill. When this next hill pops, it's going to be a really battle for the garage control because it's 202. You can see players holding down Arton in mid, and now the hill has popped off with Maui Chums on top of this hill. The first battle between Disarray and player 1, the right, Motions coming through the middle. He takes down 1. That's 1 kill right there in favor for Chicago Hunted. There's another kill by Disarray. That's 2 down. They're looking for 1 more, but Petty with a nice 2 to hold it down for Maui Chums. And Maui Chums has control. 1 more hill. That's Shaker, and that's a good job by Petty to keep Chicago Hunted off this hill.
He stays alive as his team picks up the 1 around him. He ends up getting 3 in that sequence. So great job by him just staying alive around that van, throwing shimmies and challenging where he needs to. As Maui comfortably hold on to this hill, and it looks like players for Chicago Hunted are going to back up and just say, you know what, we're going to have to chalk this up. Gonna have to get a full 60 here on Basketball Hill, as Maui comfortably kept, they got a little closer for a second, but pretty comfortably kept Chicago Hunted out of this garage hill. I don't even know if they had a contest. I believe this was a full 60, as they now are making their way up to the middle of the map, and they've got a player spawning out. Player 8 did spawn out, so if Maui can recognize this and get some kills, as another person drops for Chicago Hunted and spawns out as well. It's a 2v2 at this hill if they can get the break, as players are flooding for Maui from the top side of the map.
You can see all players from Maui flooding from this top side of the map, this water side of the map. But you can see Shaker, he finds JDP. JDP was that man that was in front. This is Petty. He gets taken down. And that's good right there inside Chicago Hunted. But you can see player unknown with a kill on Disarray in top money. That's players from Maui Chums in the front of the control. He goes, unknown with a nice kill. He's looking for one more kill. He's looking for it, but can he find it? No, his team finally trades it down. That's Maui Chums with the break on this hill. Good break. You can see players from Chicago Hunted trying to break in through this water side. Disarray uncut out. He gets taken down from the cutout side. Players are ducking. He's in the back, watching from the back kitchen, watching everybody coming through the back. Motions from Money just took out cutout. This hill is scrappy, but you can see Maui Chums is in control of this hill. They're not letting Chicago get to this hill, even though Chicago are getting some kills, but Maui Chums is doing just enough to hold on to these hills and to keep Chicago Hunted back.
Yeah, Chicago really need a 60-second hold here, because if they let Maui break early and chain nearly 2 hills together, this could really start to get crazy for them, as they right now have about a 50-point lead. Looks like they're trying to slide around, find this last person inside of courtyard, but Disarray's going to stay alive. Abductings is trying to come up these full stairs and make a play here, as he ends up getting 1. His teammate around him gets another, and there's a final in the hill. So the hill is open for the time being, as now player 1 is going to fight 7 around this ring side, and other players are going to push up through middle stairs, trying to get back into this hill for Chicago Hunted. Great job out of Maui. They just stay composed. They know where the gunfights are going to be, and they hit their shots. Some of it gets kind of tradey back and forth here. as we can see, just green and orange going back and forth for the moment. But Maui, again, they just maintain control as now they're up by almost 50, 60 points here going into this next set of hills. What do you got to see different out of Chicago Hunted this next set of this next rotation?
I'm trying to figure it out because every time I watch him, I see him getting the kills, and then all of a sudden, I look up and Maui's still on the hill. So I think it's like they're just they're not finding everybody. They gotta start finding everybody because they're not finding everybody. As soon as they find one, then you can see 2 down in the favor of JDP. So I guess they gotta do more, be more together, space out a little bit more maybe. Because they're just not getting all the kills that they need right now. They're not holding down all the angles. You see JDP finding shots on motions, but he gets traded out by abductions. So Maui Chums is just probably playing just great bait, great comp. I think Maui Chums comps are just really hot right now. That's all I attest to this.
That's got to be it too, because Chicago's even tried to make rotations. You see player 8 trying to make the sneaky play. He might have got through. Oh my gosh, looks like they're breaking through laundry. He's got to get chased by player 1 now. Player 4 starts to turn around, but player 8 can make the hero play here and get the team P2 spawns. He stays alive and pops 2 there in the back. He has 1 more to deal with. I don't know if we'll see it. Hopefully he plays the ankle. He's laying down right now. He challenges the perfect time. Oh, Shaker does get dropped though as Maui get those spawns back. That was an awesome play though for him to recognize that there was an opening top side of the map and try to win that for his team and avert tension away from P1 and try to force these Maui players to hunt him down and get him out. As now this should be a mixier P2 as they're down about 60 points here, trying to break in through the back as player 5 has spawns. It looks like a split spawn here. Both are kind of at a foot race for the hill. You see here on a 6th streak, sorry, not a 6th streak, but Hoyle is playing well at 18 and 17. Just trying to see Maui try and break in through the front. Chicago Hunted have control right now, and they need to get this, and they have to be sure to get this garage show. They cannot let Maui break in like last time, but Abductings with the Krieg slides in and finds one. Trade battle back and forth as Motion decides to try to make that rotation over to garage as we see Maui already on top of that, but a decent hold to make it contest heavy here out of the Chicago Hunted as we go into this P3.
As we go into this P3, we can see Maui Chums is just playing a good job of just playing the angles, getting the trades. The Ductin is just doing all he can, 24 and 12 for his team. Maui Chums rotating early. They're winning gunfights, unknown, playing right positions, but Chicago Hunted was keeping it kind of close. But look at them trying to break in this hill right now. But the perfect setup was like, oh, their guy finally got in. That's 2 down in the favor. You can see JDP. He's on the pinch. He's running the pinch game with his AR. He's looking for players. Oh, he's got one. He's looking for one more. Motions with a nice kill on him. And that's Chicago Hunted with control of this garage hill, which is a good hill they need with this player. Number 4 coming through this AC side. He finally got the kill, and that's the break that Maui Chums needed. That Maui Chums had to get on this hill. Chicago Hunted needs to start holding these players from Maui Chums back, but they just got to start winning these gunfights, and they just right now are just not winning the gunfights that they need to win right now.
Yeah, and an unlucky nade there out of motions as he gets dropped, and they're just letting Maui break in with too much time left, and that's why this lead has gotten as big as it is now. Is Maui at the 225 mark here? They can win it on this next hill, so Hunted have to lock it down. They cannot let it go the way of Maui here. As Motion's doing what he can at pull stairs. Now Maui spawning much closer to this hill, but it looks like Hoyless trying to hold it from the back, keep these players at bay. No flank coming in yet, though, but player 2 has money window. I wonder if he'll get seen here as Motion's trying to sniff him out.
Motion's trying to sniff it out. He finally sniffed out one of his Motions. Oh, there's 2. Or if he can find it. Oh, he couldn't find Petty, but that was a good 2 streak to keep them back just a little bit. You can see the fight is in the front of the hill, and that's won by Holis. Holis is winning, is playing real good. All of Maui Chums look like they're trying to fight through the front. You can see Shaker got on top. That is 4 down in the favor of Chicago Hunted. Chicago Hunted is doing a good job right now of keeping Maui Chums back. Maui Chums may have did a mistake by all trying to push to the front, all trying to get this win. Maybe they were not being too paid. They should have played a different route, but you can see the rotations on. Chicago Hunted's already making the good read. We got a player already on this pillar side. Player in kitchen, waiting for all of Maui Chums to rotate. That's 3 down for Chicago. Chicago is on this rotation, and this right here is getting mixy. This playoff game is about to get scrappy, and let's see what Chicago Hunted does here.
Yeah, it's been green in the feed here since about the tail end of P4 there. We're now in P5, and right now, okay, we see 2 go down for Chicago Hunted. This has been absolutely crazy. What a turnaround out of Chicago Hunter to bring this to a 5-point game now as Maui's broken in. Shaker, he's in the hill trying to shake around and get Mixie. Teddy takes him down. Disarray there for the trade. That's what they're doing well now. They're out trading and they're out slaying Maui, where in the first half of the map that wasn't happening. It seems like their comms have picked up as they're starting to read where people are coming from. Now as they have one person in the hill, 2-3 people in the hill, not really roaming Slayer. They're just focusing all of their attention on trying to win it on this one, which they can still do here. So Maui's really got to get it together and get a contest. As now 3 still go down in the favor. That's a 4-down situation for Maui. This game might be over. Chicago Hunted with the comeback. They were down almost 100 points at one point this map to come back and win it by 15. I'd like to know on that second rotation how many points Maui ended up getting. I feel like it was less than 60 because, wow, there wasn't even 150 points on the board there for Hunted going into that next rotation or that next set of hills.
Maui Chums on defense, Chicago Hunted on offense. This is a good Gold Premade pre-image. This is Call of Duty Rec League playoffs, and let's just see what we got going for this opening site. Look at the nice view that production is giving us of these players. As you can see them moving through this back little alley side, and you got a player that is in front of Front Deli with a team nade from Motions to Disarray, and that is a disadvantage that Chicago has put on themselves to start off this round one of Search and Destroy.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there, maybe on the shimmy and who was peeking that angle, but they get the bomb back. Nothing they can't, recover from is GDP hears that sliding. I wonder if he's going to take this as a go and try to hit the flank on these players. As Maui picks off another one, he gets all those communication out. He gets all the communication out to his team. The 2 were crossing street. They definitely know it has to be an A plan at this point. So they're kind of locked in here as JDP waits and waits, hears that slide, and finally hits the flank that he knows his team needed. As now Motion's just penned in here. He's able to pick off one. He's got 2 more. We'll see how they play this together. They know he's penned in here possibly, but no one's on this bottom side of the map, so maybe he could slip through. He's trying to see if someone's going to flank him, but they're just holding these sites knowing he has to get this ball down.
Oh, man, good play in the size of Maui Chums to play so patient. Once he got in bricks, he didn't overpush, and they just played their angles, like you said, made the call out, waited for him, made the read. He was watching A-bomb, and the other guys behind him watching the B, just in case he crossed the street to go into B. And that was just a good defensive setup by the size of Maui Chums. Chicago Hunted. This is how it started last. They started off hot, Maui Chums, but, it was only one round. So now we start this round off of Search and Destroy. We can see Maui Chums doing a 3-hit towards this A side. Chicago Hunted has sent one player unknown with the first blood on Motions. JDP get petty, and that's 2 down in the favor. 3 down for Maui Chums, and that's 3-1 advantage in the side of Maui Chums.
Yeah, and suddenly that fast gameplay is catching Hunted off guard here. Shaker's going to pick off one, trying to clutch up here. He gets JDP, oh no, and gets picked there as Maui Chums ends up walking away with another round when they've been playing pretty aggressive. They're making decisive decisions as a team. You saw 3 players run towards that A plant. You saw someone roam and get some kills early to put the life count in their favor. Maui looking decisive and they're looking aggressive, and that combination right now has them up 2-0 as Hunted starting off with a teammate, starting off getting picked and not paying attention to this aggression. We'll see how they adjust here and if Maui decide to keep applying the pressure they are, or maybe slow things down here and try to switch up the pace.
Let's see if Maui switches it up. But right now we are watching JDP, who is currently on a 4 streak, doing it all for his team. Right now, Ductons with a first blood. I don't know if that's another one, but Ductons is playing good. You see the battle between Disarray and JDP. That was a big battle by Disarray to take JDP off his streaks. And Disarray, he's getting close to this B side. It looks like they're going Ductons with a nice. Ductons getting killed. Ductons getting a battle by this tractor. Let's see if he can find him. Ductons with a nice kill. Whoa. That guy right there is insane. Disarray with a nice pinch. Oh, the assassination is on.
Oh, no.
And Disarray with assassination top grandmas. And sometimes that play could be bad, but in this situation was a 3v1. That may be your best move.
That may have been, but if I'm someone from Maui, I see that as a little ego challenge. So they're gonna try to put that down and put that away early. As right now they're once again up 3-0 here in this S&D. Maybe that was the only move. I would have just gone for the clean kill and tried to keep it pushing for the clutch. We'll see if that ends up biting them here. But Abducting's on a 4 streak here as he's looking to find some streaks for maybe JDP's streak ended. So Maui slowed it down that map and just held their angles, or that round, and held their angles. As now we see 2 people from Chicago Hunter trying to push this gas station. Is Unknown gonna know it's here? No, he doesn't. And I don't know if he knows that there are 2 here, as 2 players are flooding up to the side of the map. As now Maui's trying to make this rotation. We'll see if they can take these gunfights and win them, as all Maui players are on this side of the map.
Yeah, all of Maui decide. Oh man, right when we say that, Petty and JDP with a nice 2 kills to even this round up, or to get the round just like that. Maui Chums. Maui Chums. Before I can even get a sentence out, Maui Chums ends the round 4-0. Maui Chums right now, they're down in this match, 1-0 in this match, but in this search and destroy, they're proving why they were playing such a good hard point, even though they came back on. Petty with some nice kills on Maui Chums. Maui Chums is just dominating 4-0 in this search and destroy. If they can keep this up, man, this may be an interesting series right here.
Yeah, definitely. And their guns were hot in the hard point as well. So it's not like they weren't shooting straight to start off the series. You know, just Hunted really clutched up and made that comeback. But they're showing here why they think they're the better team and want to make this series even at 1-1, is now they're really heavy presence at this mid-map B site. Because it looks like both teams are trying to go for this B plant. Maybe some information coming through. Unknown gets a kill over there, over in the backside of the map, as he's in kind of their spawn area. Got a couple players pinned into Brown here, is Petty with that kind of AR oversight. Now as JDP peeks the bomb, gets the headshot, rips off the bomb carrier for Chicago Hunted now, as it is a 4v2 situation. Shaker caught in the crossfire. Motions trying to do it top round. The information's relayed to the teams. Picks off Abducting. That's 2 kills for him. He's got to regen or else he's going to get shot here and taken down early, as Petty cleans up their comms for Maui. They're making trades well, and if someone goes to clutch up, the information is relayed to the other team members, and they're able to take care of it pretty handily, as Motions tried to do what he could there. Maui up very decisively here in this map too.
And Maui, yeah, but this play right here is a big play by Motions, because what that play did was take Abductings off his streak. Abductings was sitting there on a 6th streak, almost getting ready to get his artillery, to get his cruise missile. He was probably about to make it rain down the heavens of this round 6, but Motions did make a good play to stop him from his streaks. So now we can see this round 6, and it looks like Maui Chums says, if it's not broke, we're not going to fix it. We're going to go right to this A site, and we're going to see if we get this bomb planted quick, and that's 1 down the side of Petty. Let's see if they get this other kill. That's 3 down for the sides of Maui Chums, but there's 1 player left. That's Motions. He's on a nice little pinch. 2 up for Maui Chums. See if he can get this round 1. He's playing his life. The bomb's going down at A, and it's all up to Motions to keep hope alive.
Yeah, he's got to clutch up here once again for Chicago Hunted. We'll see if he can, as they're playing around this bomb side as a team, watching both angles. If he can pick one here and then play it and get the other, I think that'll be the best way. They're starting to spread a little bit, both facing the same direction now. Can he get the timing here to get this kill? There goes the team challenge, and Chicago Hunted gonna fall in a 6-0 fashion to Maui. They came out and said, hey, that map 1 was a fluke. We're trying to let you guys know that that's not how that one was supposed to go. But Hunted can play their map position and play their rotations. They can get a quick capture here once they're on offense and end up going up early and getting those rotations over. Get a 4 dead, swing over to this B side. But we're going to jump into this control here now, as JDP rips off some heads here. As they're going to hop onto this 8 point early, do a 3-stack here. As this side of the map's dead, and all of Hunted are in plane right now trying to get control of that. As now we already see 1 take of progression here off of A. The point is just about halfway done, and we have seen no Hunted players trying to contest this, as Holius gets 2, Disarray gets 1, and that's 3 down for Maui. Now there's 1 person left with the point. The pinch is coming in here as they kill this player off the point. Motions coming around.
Yeah, that was a great opening break by Maui Chums to just attack this A side, because they know that player is trying to get plane control. So I guess, you know, that was the new strategy for me, because I would have sent 2 players through plane, but now I learned something there. So we see this 1 player Holius. He takes the player off the progression, off A, to leave it to 2 progressions, but you can see that the players now on Maui Chums are trying to fight through this plane side. Trying to fight through this plane. You can see 2 players coming through this A street side. Unknown, he with 2s down. They finally break onto this A side to try to get the rest of this hill progression. That's 2 up, 3 up, and this looks like this A side has gone, but Disarray and Motions came through and cleared those 2 players off to try to keep the life advantage to a 3 life advantage for the side of Chicago Hunted. with them trying to hold off this B site, which they probably can't do. They got Chicago right now. It's an even split with map control. Nobody has control of the map right now, but you can see Petty and JDP. They just got 2 nice kills, and you can see Maui Chums now has a player on this B site.
Yeah, Shaker trying to make a play here around this point, trying to get players off, but he's going to get no one out of that. That's going to be 2 down, 3 down on the side of Hunter's Motion. Doing the best he can, trying to pick up one. Unknown running around this point, slaying as he gets dropped by Hoyless. Abducting's on the outside of this point, trying to catch people, call out people going up plane stairs, and pick off who he can. Motion's trying to make the play to get him off of this heady as he can't. Abducting's going on a streak here, finally gets dropped by Shaker as now the point is cleared, but it is a mixy one for sure, and Maui come out on top, at least as far as having map position goes, as the furthest player up gets dropped, no one on this point. About halfway done through the second segment, Maui and Hunted on a foot race to try and get to this hill. Maui just trying to stop the clock here as Hunted are now 3 stacked on this bottom side of the map, and we have one person, player 7, watching the crossfire. Knows he's got another player with him. As Unknown drops 1, Unknown drops 2. He's going for 3, but runs out of ammo. And runs out of people to shoot at. And they're shooting his own players as he's running around trying to get stuff going here. But 2 kills going the way of Chicago. Hunted now is abducting, trying to take control of this side of the map.
Yeah, this control is getting mixy and scrappy. Nobody's getting control, but you can see that now. You can see Maui Chums, player 7 Motions. He was up past, but he finally get taken down. He was trying to help it out. It's a 2-life lead for Chicago Hunted. Time is running down for Maui Chums. They gotta touch this site. They gotta get these kills. It's close. You can see Petty. He finally jumped on the point. The point is being contested, and Petty with a nice kill on Motions. 4-6 life lead, 3-6 for Maui Chums. Unknown making a play. He got to find a couple more kills. They gotta touch this point. 10 seconds left. Abducting's making a play. He gets one. 3v4. This is going to go down to the wire. Abducting's with another one. It's 1v3. JDP versus Chicago Hunted. Let's see if JDP is going to mix around, but no. Chicago Hunted said no, JDP. It's 1v3, and we're going to take this round of control. But that is as good as a round of control as we're going to get.
That was unbelievable. These last seconds of this game, whether it be the hard point or some of these rounds in S&D and even this control to start off, that's been crazy. Just the trades going back and forth and these respawns have been unbelievable. As Motion gets to snap there on the guy in yellow crate. Hunted, they let Maui rip off that 8-point early, and I was worried with the aggression Maui's been playing with and the success they've found in that they were going to flip over this B point, get it over, and go up 1-0, but Hunted, they take their time and they say, hey, let's work as a team, let's play as a team, and let's just shut down this B point. They had one segment captured, and it came down to lives, and they were able to work together and move around the map as a team and end up picking everyone off from Maui's. Now there's the fight for playing control, and it looks like everyone from Hunted, looks like a late flank over to A now is they're trying to pick up the kills here. Awesome stuff out of Chicago Hunted really on that defense as they now try to take this offense off of Maui. What's Maui got to do different here to try and get around back?
Oh man, nothing. Maui just gotta you gotta just keep playing the game. You know, one kill went in the favor of Chicago Hunted, but they're playing right. They're playing the game exactly how you want them to play the game. So right now, I just say Maui, keep doing your thing, and you guys are gonna get around. You can see that the slaying power is almost even. You probably could get a little help from JDP and Petty, but other than that, Maui Chums, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, Motion's is flying around the map here. He's trying to rip one off Brown, tries to go for the Diamante pistol whip to get the guy out of wood. Disarray now trying to clear someone out of spawn so they can try to work their way up to this B point as they have A captured. Chicago Hunted are going to be up by 5 in lives too, which is a good position to be sitting in here as they just need this other point to win this round. Like, Maui are going to try to go for playing control. Disarray and Motions are absolutely popping off here for Chicago Hunted. This has been awesome to watch out of them as their gunny is just on point. Their comms have got to be unbelievable right now because it just seems like they're finding where everyone is, knowing where they are before they're going to be there. So you love seeing that communication out of the team as they're trying to stack this point. They're trying to get this done. Have a couple people on it. We've got a player coming up out of spawn, and Maui's trying to slay their way through this bottom side of the map and trying to get playing control, get people off this point. JDP ends up getting Shaker down on this wing as now they're trying to clear this point and clear this progress as now Hoyle is trying to get his team back on it.
Yeah, you can see that kill on JDP on Shaker was big because Shaker was on streaks, but that takes him on streaks. Chicago Hunted has been flying. They're up by 6 lives right now. They got 1 tick at B. You can see the 1 down by Shaker to start progressing the 2nd tick. Motions, he is playing some good SMG role right now. He's getting in all the little pretty spots. He's making sure he's doing it all to make sure his team wins this control round. JDP is contesting the hill right now. Players from Chicago Hunted are deciding to go through this plane, which is a good rob of 3 down for Maui Chums. JDP unknown abductance and unknown with another 2-piece. That may be the big break Maui Chums needed to back Chicago Hunted. They need to push up a little bit to try to get players try, but Motions is too much. 3 for Motions, and he is just being too much for Chicago Hunted right now. It's 8-4 life lead for the side Chicago Hunted. That was an amazing play, and that may have broke in Maui's back right there. That play by Motions.
Yeah, he's all around the map. He's playing his life. He knows when to hit a route. He knows when to just hit that aggro play up the middle. This guy's doing everything for his team to try and get them this round win. As he's just putting all of Maui on skate. You don't know where he's going to be next. As he's sliding around the point, his teammates trying to get on there and get the capture. Is just 1 player from Maui left. I didn't even realize the lives had gotten down this low already. Petty trying to make the play, but he's going to have 3 guns of Chicago staring at him on the point. Not much he could have done there. Chicago in the respawns looking really good right now for this control. Motions right here with the 1-piece, with the 2. I'm going to snap on you with the 74U and get the 3rd. And wow, he is having himself a night in the game right here on this checkmate.
Yeah, he is having himself a night in the game. If you guys just tuning in with us right now, the series is tied 1-1. Chicago Hunted, Maui Chums. We go into this round 3 of control. Chicago Hunted is up 2. Motions, as we just saw in the kill cam, is absolutely frying. I think they heard us. I think they were in the Twitch while we were talking about we're voting for, and they said they're going to prove Top Life and Cash wrong. And that's what Chicago has came out here and proven in this round 3 of control, as they start off with 2 down for them, with JDP and Petty is making it even. But right now, there's nobody on the point right now. Maui Chums, they're trying to get up. They're trying to get to this point where you can see Petty, he's finally on his B side to start making his progression and start ticking up.
And poor Motions, I think he's been involved in both the S&D and that teammate there here on this control. Unlucky for him, but team's trying to work up out of spawn and get these Maui players off this A point. Good job out of Maui just to keep constant map pressure and trade well here. As we see Unknown pick off 1 here, JDP gets the other. He's got Shaker to worry about on this B point. If he can get him off here, this puts Maui in good position, but he doesn't even know he's there. So Shaker's going to get a kill, get top plan, and try to look over his teammates on this A point. Maui try to flood in. Chicago down 1 life, so lives are nearly even here in this control. Round 3. It's win or lose the map for Maui, so they've absolutely got to put it on them for this offense, and that's the round you don't want to have to take. You'd rather have a defense here. As Disarray pops in and pops 2 on this A side. See you later, Maui. We'll clear you off here. You may have 2 points of progression, but you got to work out a spawn now as Chicago starting to settle in and get some map control.
Yeah, man, that was a good play by Chicago Hunted, Disarray. You can see Abductance. He's getting pushed out. He gets traded out by Disarray, and Disarray is on the 3 street, but he finally gets taken down. You can see that Maui Chums, they're trying to get up to these sites. They're leading by 1 life. There's only 28.7 left. Petty is making his effort to take to this B side, while you got players from Holis with a nice 2 down, looking for 3. See if he can find, but he finally gets taken down by JDP. Disarray is there for the trade. The trades are going back and forth, but you can see that there is a player from Maui on this A side. There's 2 players on A. Disarray is trying to make the play. If he can make the play, he couldn't make the play because Unknown was there. Unknown was in the corner. They have a 2 stack on A, 1 more stack. Unknown with the play to capture this A site, and that was big. They needed this minute. Maui Chums did to try to get this B site. There's too much Chicago Hunted right now, but with the 2 life lead for Chicago Hunted, Maui Chums slow it down a little bit. They can take this B site with player 1 back up top A street, looking for somebody in their spawns, but he finally gets taken down by Disarray, and that is Maui Chums back trying to get to this B site. They're pushing through underplane. They're looking for players. They know they got enough time to get a couple picks to try to get these lives even before they touch the point, but right now Chicago is making that extremely hard.
Yeah, and Motion's in a really ratty spot there, just waiting for the word from his team to pop in and make the play, but they don't even need him as 3 go down for Maui. And Unknown did a great job there on that 8 point to keep his team in this, as they're now down to 35 seconds, and they're down to 2 lives. Make it 1 life, V6. Unknown got to clutch up again. I don't know that it's possible, but hey, anything can happen here in playoffs. So we're going to see if he can get around and try to get to this spot where he can pick off some players as he gets one. Maui, they have to win here, and they can't. Chicago had to take it in a 3-0 fashion, and Unknown ended that game really strong, really tried to keep his team in it. Right here, as we're going to see on this point, he takes down a few here to get this A capture by himself as his teammates fall around him. Plays his life well, stays alive. Great use out of packs to try and get information. Unfortunate that they dropped the map here.
But we're looking for a Maui Chums to take us to this latest round. One of the players blew us a kiss. Don't know who it was, but the Car Rack League appreciates it. As we starts off this hard point for Garrison, you can see Chicago Hunted are sending one straight to the point. Finally got one on it. Maui Chums are sending players through the middle, and we got this Mixie P1 right now. Petty is just shooting shots at somebody. He's looking for somebody coming through dark, but there you go. There's Shaker with a nice 2 down. He's still up. He's on the point, and that is Chicago Hunted. Good control, but there goes JDP. He's on the hill. He gets taken down, and this P1, like on Garrison, is Mixie, as we gonna see.
Yeah, this is just trade heavy. It's back and forth. Unknown was 2 there, and then he gets traded out. So just trying to out-trade everyone for this P1, and it's 9-9, and 45 seconds have already come off of this first hill. So not a crazy scoreline, and I expect to see that the rest of this game, it's honestly going to be a tale of who can pull away first and who can maybe chain a hill, because I think so long as both teams are standing, it's going to be dicey. Whoever can outslay and get 4 downs and really capitalize on those, that's going to be who takes this one, because as long as it's trade heavy, we're going to see a really tight scoreline.
Yeah, you're right. It's all about, like you said, the rotations, whoever can hold it down, because we are seeing trades going back and forth. Like, there's 2 down in the favor of Chicago, but Maui Chums is control of this hill. And this is kind of like what we saw from the first one, where they would see 3 down for Chicago, but Maui Chums would still somehow have a player on this hill. But there we got 2 down for Maui Chums, and then 2 down, but they got control of this hill. Motions with a nice 2-piece. There's 1 player on top, but Motions is weak. Motions is going for the child. He went for the eagle, but there's Unknown with a nice kill. You can see Desiree has already chosen to rotate, and they're going to let Maui Chums take control of the rest of this time, and they're going to set up to keep Maui Chums pushed back and not get close, but moving on to this P3 hill.
Yeah, I think the more pushed up, not too far, but I think where Hunted are now is good to keep Maui pushed back. I'm excited for this matchup between Motions and Unknown. This SMG battle has been awesome to watch all game, and it's going to continue as they keep trying to get their teams into these points as the entry man. Is Hunted are going to hold it down from the back so far. Player 2, Disarray, just chilling, wait for someone to push from the front as Maui tried their initial break by the flank. 3 players are now going to try to push through this bottom side, and Hunted are ready for it. Player 4 for Chicago Hunted just holding it down here, watching the cross, get the communication out as that's 3 down, 4 down on the side of Chicago Hunted. See you later. They're going to be spawning on that far left side of the map, and now Maui, with the cleanest kill streak we've seen in this map so far, take this P3, break it, and are in holding for the remainder of this time. They're going to get a good chunk in and continue to grow their lead now. It's going to be chalked here for Chicago Hunted, and they're just going to try to set up for this next hill.
Yeah, they're going to try to set up, and that was great teamwork. That was staying together on Garrison, abducting with a nice 2 down. Right down, move on to the next hill before he gets traded out, but that was a great teamwork. But now you can see that there's nobody on this next hill as it just popped, but you can see Chicago Hunted finally got on it with 2 down with Holy and Disarray. They just got some nice kills on Maui Chums. Maui Chums is pushed back, but you can see Unknown. He's in top green. He's with a nice 2. Well, he gets 1, but Abductors get the nice 1 to hold us. Unknown looking for another one, but he gets traded out by Motions and Disarray. Motions pushing up, keeping these players from Maui Chums back, and this is the hold Chicago Hunted needed to get right back into this game.
Yeah, and Motions and Disarray have this entire team on a carousel. They're spinning around and they're just shooting their guns, getting kills, man. They are absolutely playing like synchronized swimmers. It is awesome to watch here as they look so in sync, running around, getting these kills. They're playing off each other, one's baiting and going. Unknown trying to get it going here. For for his team, but I love how Motions and Disarray have been playing this, man. They're playing these ratty angles, they're playing off of each other, and that's what's got their team right now. A 20-point lead is Maui take control of this next hill, and Hunted are in good position to do it as they get one down off of this rotation.
Hunted, Maui Chums just have control of this hill right now. You can see Chicago Hunted, they're all pushing in from this bridge side, from this light side. They're looking for players. Player unknown, he is doing everything he can for his team, and he's holding it down right now, holding this down. You can see Hollis, he finally gets shots. They know where he's at. Oh, JDP, no sir. Unknown finally gets him, and that's a great kill by Unknown. Unknown finally gets killed by Disarray. And that, but Maui Chums are still on this hill. Disarray from lights, he gets a nice 2 down. That's to clear the hill for his team. Hold control of lights. Player 8, JDP, is looking for Disarray, but Disarray said not today. And he is holding down. That is what Chicago needs to get on this hill, and that's Motions. Motions with 2 down. Petty trades him out. There's nobody on this P5 hill, but there is rotations for Chicago Hunted on this next hill as it just popped. They're finally touching it. They need to start getting this control. They don't know that all of Maui Chums are in the back. They're choosing to go through this light side, through this middle side, but they are playing slow. They're being patient, and you can see that the teamwork in Maui Chums always works out. They slow down, they wait for each other, but that time, that was 2 down in the sides of Chicago Hunted to take control of the hill.
Oh my gosh. I'm just messing. Listen to taking that all in. It is such a tight scoreline. Like I said, what have we been watching? It's been trades, right? The teams have been taking advantage of these 4 downs well, but the other team turns around and gets a 4 down. We just saw 2 get killed on this rotation, and then 2 got traded right back. And that's why the scoreline is within 15 points, because these teams have just been turning the slang up to just the 10th degree, man. They are absolutely coming out here and trying to win this game. On the Chicago Hunting side, on the Maui side, trying to push to map 5, and it looks like it's anyone's game, and it is very much anyone's game now as we're in this P2 and the trades go back and forth. Petty with a nice 2-piece to open it up for his team, and look at player 4, Shaker on this long route. He might have stuck past player 5 as he's going to try to get Maui players spawning out, and he's going to try to work the pinch here for his team. JDP pops 2. That's bad news for Chicago, but Hoyless there with the trade, trying to make it even again as he's going to get 2 kills for free. Oh, I thought he would, but he's going to have to back down now. Nice pinch coming in. Can he read these players to his right?
Shaker, man, he had the great route. He had the pinch, but what happened was his teammates went down. And you can't go on a pinch when your teammates go down because you need them for the pinch. That's what makes it a pinch. But anyways, Maui Chums now are on this hill after they just take control. They just gave up the rest of that scrap time because they know that right now rotations are the most important thing to go down. And you can see JDP with 5 down to get Maui the first opening control of this hill. Player 4, Shaker, he is there, and he just finally got the hill to clear the hill. This game is scrappy. Unknown with another kill. Nobody is touching the hill right now. Maui Chums does have a 33-point lead, and maybe they're playing time. I don't know what's going on, but now you can see, oh my, there we go. Unknown with 2 before he gets taken down. Motions, he's alive. Oh, Motions with a kill through green. This is crazy. Chicago Hunted, Maui Chums, Call of Duty Direct League playoffs. I'm excited to be here.
Oh my gosh, this man Motions can't be stopped, whether it's the Krieg or 74U, man. This is an absolute blender we are in. These players, everyone, nearly 20 kills if they don't have them already. This is so much fun to watch. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough about how mixy this is. Every player trying to pick up the trade for someone else. They're watching where everyone is. They're holding angles. They're playing aggressive. They're doing all of it. We get to see everything here. The pop-off from all 4 players going on right now is so amazing. Unknown with the SMG on his side, working alongside JDP. As Disarray and Motions do on the other side, and the ARs are as well trying to look over and get it done here. As Petty pops 1 here, as Abducting gets another. That's 2 down, but Motions, none other than, gets a 2-piece. Abducting gets 1. Motions gets 3. Can he get the 4th? No, he's caught reloading by none other than Unknown, as now his team's trying to work to keep control of this point. Looks like Maui fighting from the back, gonna try to get another crack at this. trying not to let Chicago close this lead down. With 30 points, this could be nearly tied game going into the next hill. Shaker trying to hold it down for his team. He's going to try to get a little bit aggressive, try to keep these players spawning in the back. He's going to do the smart thing, pick one and play his life. Motions with the kill with the Krig. The guy can do it all and can't be stopped, as now he's just ripping people off of headies here. Their team pretty set up for this next hill as it's just green in the feed. Unknown gets one here with the 74 unit range, and now we got some split spawns coming in. Hunted maybe getting a little too greedy, getting a little too far pushed up. Looks like player one recognizes that, though. He's going to pick off one. I don't know if he knows the second one's back there. I think he does now. He's going to try and get the other. Split spawns coming in here. We'll see if Hunted can handle the pressure. Oh my gosh. Motions on a 5-kill spree. Unknown drops Hoyas. Disarray in the hill. This is absolute madness, Top Life.
This is absolute madness. It always reminds me of Deja Vu from Map 1. Maui Chums finally has breaking on this hill. They needed to get off Chicago Hunted. Their gunny just turned up. Shaker, he's turning up. He's on a 3 streak. He is just running in. He's looking for players. 3 down for Chicago Hunted. This is what we're looking for in the rec league. But there we go. JDP with 2 down to clear this hill. It's a 209, 207 game. Nobody with the favorite. Disarray, he's with a nice kill. He's trying to keep players from
JDP with the play.
All the Maui back, but JDP, he's on the hill. His hill is contested. They need Maui, but you can see Chicago Hunted is on this hill for this hill. But who has player 6? He spawned out, so that's the split spawns that they probably needed. They spawned in the back. But player 1, he knows that they're back here. Shaker is on a streak. Duckins is looking for one, but he can't get Motions. It's there. JDP takes down Motions. This is the hill that Chicago Hunted could chain together. With chaining that last together, they could probably take it here. They need to just keep Maui back to win this series. But Maui is fighting. Chicago is fighting. Nobody wants to go home. Right now, Chicago Hunted is controlling this hill. And if they don't touch it soon, which Petty, he saved the day. He finally saved the day for his team. And they just need to keep these players from Chicago off this hill. And that's the break they needed. Start getting this time in the favor. Maui Chums are going to have to play perfect right now if they want to take this game.
Yeah, and they're in the position to try to get some good time here. Is Unknown's gonna die on the point, and now we've got Chicago Hunted getting this last scrap time. You're maybe hoping that they'd stay alive and keep that in the side of Maui. As now it's 5 points for Chicago Hunted to take this here, so Maui have to get into it, but it's trickling one player at a time as 2 players are on the hill. There's 1 second left, and just like that, this game is over. Chicago Hunted, in a respawn-heavy fashion, take this one off of Maui as they move on here in the playoffs, and wow. That slaying was unbelievable on the side of Hunted. It was fantastic on the side of Maui, but Chicago Hunted with the utter dominance there. The SMGs playing so fast, so unpredictable, and the ARs just picking up wherever the lanes needed filled. Awesome teamwork, awesome gameplay in these respawns at Chicago Hunted.